everybody, welcome to Movieverse. My name is Brian. Today I am joined by Jason, and we just got back from the Avengers Age of Ultron premiere. So we wanted to bring you guys this review to let you know what we think. So without any delay, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so Age of Ultron follows our favorite heroes, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and the Hulk. And basically they have to try to take out this villainous Ultron, who is a robot who is basically awakened from a dormant peacekeeping program. And from there we go into our movie. So this movie review will not have spoilers in it, so we're just going to go ahead and give our impressions of the movie and some general things that we liked and disliked about the movie, and we'll also grade it on a scale of 10. So Jason, why don't you start with what you liked about this movie?
Definitely the thing that sticks out is the comedy mixed in with the action.
Yep.
I mean, sitting in the theater and the one-liners that were just said back and forth, and throughout all the action scenes, they just dropped. And Joss Whedon, great writing in the comedy, great dialogue, and just to hear everybody and to see everybody laugh all at the same time for the one-liners was awesome. Yep.
Was there anything else that you liked about the movie?
It was good character development too, because we see this team. They're not starting out anymore. They've done this before. They've been going on missions, and right from the start, it's like just shot out of a cannon. It's a great opening.
There's a lot of teamwork.
Yeah, and the trailers, there's the best parts of this movie are not in the trailers for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. So the comedy, the action, the fighting sequences was amazing, and James Spader and the Vision.
Yeah, great.
Amazing.
Yeah. Some things that I liked about this movie were the new characters. So we got the Scarlet Witch, we have Quicksilver, we have Vision, and also Ultron. And I liked all of those characters. The unpopular opinion, I actually, people said that they didn't like the Russian accents that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch had. I didn't mind them as much because I really liked the characters that they were portraying and how their character arcs went throughout the movie.
Yeah, to me, the accents...
From where they started to where they ended was like a really good story for me, so I didn't mind the accents so much.
The accents don't really... Yeah. They don't really hold that much merit just because I care more about the character development.
Yeah, and like you said about Ultron, I loved him. He had a lot of comedy with him, which was unexpected on my part, so I really liked that. It was pretty fresh for me. They did a really good job with that villain. Everybody always talks about how Marvel has a villain problem, but I would have to disagree. I like Loki. I liked what they did with Ultron, and Ronan. I thought that he was a good villain. He was really menacing. The end of Guardians kind of was weird as far as like the villain's concerned, but so I don't think they have a villain problem. I loved the Vision. Everything about the Vision in this movie, from his inception to the end of the movie, to how they dealt with him as a character was amazing. I'm not going to go into details so I don't ruin it for you guys, but he was a very good character. I love how they handled him. Something else I liked the movie, obviously, the special effects, the action sequences, the humor was amazing. Not only the writing, but some of the physical humor that they had in it. Even the Vision got in on some of the humor, which was awesome. And yeah, so those are some of the things that I liked. Alright, so what were some of the things that you didn't like about the movie?
Well, I gotta say there's not much I didn't like. Not much throughout the entire film. I know that critics didn't score this really as highly as they did the previous film, but right after seeing it for the first time, I can't find that much fault with it. Maybe when you start seeing it 2 or 3 times, you can maybe pick at some things that didn't really fit or you didn't really like. But to me, right now, I can't find any fault with this movie.
Yeah, the only thing that I can say that I disliked about the movie, like I said earlier, I loved Ultron as a character. What I disliked about the movie is I honestly didn't think that we saw enough of him. I mean, he was the main villain of the movie, but I think because there was so much character development and interactions between our heroes, we didn't actually get that much Ultron, which makes me wonder, like, is he going to come back, in future movies, so we're going to see more of him and get more of his story, or is this what we get from Ultron? I love the character. Maybe I liked him so much that I would just want to see more of him. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, other than that, there's not really much that's bad about this movie. Like, this is what you want to see from a summer movie. And Avengers Age of Ultron are the 2 top comic book movies, in my opinion, ever. Mm-hmm. I loved Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I think the story was deeper, and it was more grounded. But as far as like a summer blockbuster, like just go to have fun, Avengers takes the cake. And Avengers Age of Ultron, for me, is even higher than the original Avengers movie. That's just me. Alright, so now we're going to give it a score out of 10. So 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. So Jason, go ahead. What is your score?
I'm going to give this a score of 9 out of 10. Now, I'm willing to go up to 9.5 after I see it again, but that's just my initial take on it. After seeing the first Avengers a couple times, I did bump that score up, so I'll probably be bumping the score up from a 9 to a 9.5.
Yeah, I'm starting this at a 9.5 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. Because the character development, there's a lot more character development in this movie than the original Avengers. You get a lot of character development for Hawkeye, you get a lot of character development for Black Widow, you see some backstory or some extra story from Thor and Iron Man due to some things that happen in the movie. So a lot of the characters have some really great pieces of the film. They each got their time in the spotlight, just like in the original Avengers, but I liked what they were going for here more. So yeah, my score is a 9.5 out of 10. Alright guys, that's going to do it for our review of Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron. If you like this video, go ahead and click the thumbs up button. Comment down below. You have our scores. What would you rate this movie out of 10? Comment down below. Let us know. And subscribe to Movieverse so you can keep up with all of our videos. Right now, we have a playlist with lead up to Age of Ultron with Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe recap videos, as well as our predictions and expectations of what we thought we were going to see from Age of Ultron. So go ahead and check out those videos. Also, in the next few days, probably by Sunday or Monday, we will have a spoiler review up where we talk about all the details that happened in the movie, give our impressions on it, and what it could mean for future Marvel movies. So make sure that you guys subscribe to Movieverse so you can check out that video either Sunday or Monday.